Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gopher Den. I'm your host, Tofer Gopher. And today we are back with Monstrum Nox. For those of you who have not been around, yesterday I did record a hour-long video of Ys off camera. We got a whole dungeon done. It was the catacombs. This is picking up after the catacombs. So you'll notice that I am live today and not Barry, and that is because Barry has moved his Legend of Heroes days to Tuesdays, due to his viewers not being free Monday night anymore. And I am taking over Mondays. More furry me.
Someone doesn't get out often.
I'm not.
Well, hello, Rainbow.
Equipment in here. This must be a laboratory where advanced experiments are conducted.
What kind of experiments could they be doing in here? I don't like this one bit. Something on your mind, Anemona?
Pardon me. I was merely distracted.
Distracted? Are you feeling unwell?
I am a doll, so I do not suffer such ailments.
Who are you people? How did you get in here?
Uh-oh, we've been found.
Yeah? I'd like to see you try, old man.
Wait, Hawk! He doesn't look like he works for the prison.
I detect no other presence in the vicinity. He is alone.
How? Dad? Dad?
Oh.
Is that you?
What?
Jules? It can't be. You're Jules, aren't you?
Jules!
My son!
It really is you, Dad.
Jules, your legs. Your condition has gotten worse, hasn't it?
He really is Jules's father. I'm so glad you found him.
But wasn't his father being held as a prisoner?
She's right. What are you doing in a lab? Do you have any idea how worried Mom is about you? Dad?
You all must be the Monstrums. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Smirnov Noah. I was once a doctor in Balduke.
I know you. You're famous, Doc. What's a guy like you doing in a dump like this?
As I'm sure you've all speculated, I'm helping someone conduct experiments.
Helping who?
And what kind of experiments?
This is just a gut feeling, but what comes to mind when you think experiments? You know, all those preposterous things we've seen around here?
I see. So, you were the ones who broke into the restricted section.
Not really intentionally. It just kinda happened.
I bet that giant centipede was your doing too, huh?
I can't believe it. Why would you create these monsters?
Forget it. He ain't talking. Whatever it is, it's apparently more important than his precious son's disease.
Dad? Are you working for the Hieroglyph Knights?
The Hieroglyph Knights?
That would be the logical conclusion.
What you've all seen was only a glimpse of the complete truth. But a word of caution. If you choose to delve further into the truth of
There's
this
just
prison,
experiments going on down here.
faced with a difficult choice.
That must be what Aprilis was referring to.
Shadowlord was yammering on about something similar.
Crimson King, you are an honest and sincere man. But I've already divulged more than I should have. And I cannot return home until my work here is finished.
Welcome in. It turns out this man doing experiments in the basement is Jules' dad.
You took me in.
The hieroglyph
Made me
knights are
feel
making
like I
him.
was your real son.
Real son?
But you abandoned Mom. You forced her to take care of me all by herself. If you despised me so much, then you should have just said so!
Jules.
For some reason, Mom still won't give up on you. Everyone looks at her like the wife whose husband left her with a broken kid. Despite all that, she still waits for you to come home. Every day. You can't even begin to imagine how much she's gone through because of you! Do either of us actually mean anything to you at all? I won't be your burden for much longer anyway. But before that, I'm going to bring you back to Mom. Even if I have to drag you the whole way!
Jules, calm down. It all makes sense now. His final nail in the coffin. He was writing about his mom and dad.
Jules. I'm sorry. I truly wish I could, but I cannot leave this prison. I cannot let this all go to waste.
Is this?
I'm glad I could see you, my son.
What? Dad?
Inmate 217. So it's true. You really are Adol Kristen. Slowly but surely, you draw nearer toward the center of the web. Each step you take will be more dangerous than the last.
I'm
I hate
Adol
to
Christian.
ask
That's
this,
what I do, motherfucker.
please, take care of Jules. Take care of my son.
Wait!
He's gone! What happened to him?
It appears he has escaped our grasp.
Things just keep getting weirder and weirder.
I know.
Jules.
We were able to retrieve some valuable information. We are now aware that there are experiments involving monsters and primordials, and that it is all somehow related to our curses.
Yes, and that Jules' father is working for someone. But who could it be?
That I do not know.
Whoever it is, they've got to be the one behind all of this.
Maybe it's the man Aprilis was talking about. The mutual acquaintance between her and Shadowlord.
That may be the most probable answer.
It's the best lead we've got right now.
I'd wager that oh-so-virtuous Master Shadowlord is laying a scheme as we speak.
Adol, let's return to the Dandelion. It's been a long day. I think everyone could use some rest.
Youth is right. Maybe we'll be able to think clearer afterwards.
Maybe.
Then I would advise against lingering here for much longer. Let us
Oh,
depart.
let's leave.
Hey, what do you think about what we just heard?
That the Hieroglyph Knights are running the prison now, instead of the Roman garrison? Well, they said it was only temporary until Warden Belger recovered from his illness. But it is strange that it came from the Knights, and not Warden Belger himself.
You do have a point. There's an underground sector the guards aren't allowed in, right? I heard a rumor that they're conducting some odd experiments down there.
Experiments? What kind of experiments?
I don't know.
No use dwelling on it then. It's just a rumor. But I don't know how else to explain all the weird things that have been happening lately. It doesn't matter. We're here to do a job that I don't feel like losing anytime soon.
I don't either.
Then we're on the same page. Let's go.
Hey, admin. Who's happy today? You? Did something good happen? What happened? Holster. Oh, that's exciting. Pew, 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 pew. Wait, you have a gun? Very cool. Well, yeah, so am I, but I don't have one. But I also have a medical card, and apparently if you have weed, you're not allowed to have a gun. But, sure. But yeah! Yeah, if you have a medical card, you're not allowed to, conceal. I can't, I'm not allowed to. So I can either have a weed card, or I can conceal. It's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid law. Because apparently I'm just gonna get smoked up on a bunch of weed and go on a shooting spree, I guess. Because, you know, stoners just do that, I guess. No, not allowed to buy one at all as long as you have a medical card. It's a stupid law. I've been shooting though, that was fun. It's, like, for some reason the medical card, you can't have smoke weed and carry. I don't know where they associate the two with that, but It's a countrywide thing, my friend. Yep. No, in North Carolina, you cannot legally obtain a concealed carry permit if you are an unlawful user of marijuana, regardless of whether you have a medical card or the marijuana use is permitted under state law. Federal law prohibits gun ownership for marijuana users. Federal law classifies marijuana as a Schedule I controlled substance, which prohibits its users, including medicinal marijuana patients, from owning firearms. Oh, no, SCP, this is all of America. They were just using North Carolina as an example. But federal law, so this is all of America. Federal law classifies marijuana as a Schedule I controlled substance, which prohibits its users, including medical marijuana patients, from owning firearms. This federal prohibition applies even if the state has legalized medical. Oh, yeah, I moved here in October. So if you went and got a medical card, Mr. SCP, they would take away your concealed license. Or they just wouldn't grant you one. But in this case, they would deny you the medical card because you carry. But that's because America. Yes, but do you have to get a medical card to order said drug? Because it's only for Schedule I cards, which is marijuana. And it says even if the state has legalized marijuana, you still can't carry. It's gross. It's really, really gross. Because apparently mass shooters just get super baked on a bong and then go do shoots. I know. Now, if I didn't have a medical card and didn't tell them, I don't think they P-test. So, I mean, I could lie and be like, no, I don't get weed, blah, 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 and probably get one. But if they find out, the law says they can, you can get fined and stuff and jail time. Yum yum. Gang. But that's okay. I don't need to carry right now. But when the Civil War happens, I'll just go steal a gun from somewhere. Oh, no. No. The weed helps with a lot of problems. A lot more than a gun's gonna do me. Kentucky. Ugh, I have cousins there. I hated it in Kentucky. It was so flat and ugly, and the majority of the people I met in Kentucky were super rude. Oh, there's a YouTuber there? That's cool. I was thinking of leaving Twitch and going to YouTube more. Trying to see if I could get more attention on YouTube. Oh, yeah! Kentucky movie sticks. Get 'em, cowboy. Pew pew, America. I need to clean my keyboard. I'm just going to go wherever there's the least amount of MAGA cultists. That's my goal. Once it starts, I don't want to be anywhere near a large number of MAGA, because I might be tempted to Molotov their homes. You know? Or we're ballistic. Yeah, I've never heard of these names. We got the good permits. Well, where's the warden? That's insane. Why would anybody ever need stuff like that? And then people wonder why America laughs at us. I mean, other countries laugh at us. Like, in what logical explanation would a fucking civilian ever need a goddamn RPG? Other than because they got small peepees. And they like to shoot big peepees. I mean, I understand hunting guns and having one for self-defense. That stuff I understand. I don't know who any of those people are, but I'm glad you like them. And Hera. Guessing he's some gun expert. Yes, of course I've been shooting. I have uncles in the I have cops for uncles. I've had military in the family. Unfortunately, guns have been unavoidable. Plus, I have a redneck family. I myself am not redneck, but I have a redneck family. Thankfully, they're not stupid like a typical redneck family, but they're still...
Okay, time to move.
Okay. Sorry, I had to clean my computer screen. Here we go. That's a healing spot? I have not. No. I found a white nut. Nut.
I can suck your dick.
No, Xavier, I would not like it if you sucked me. Thank you for the offer, it was very kind of you. But I'm not into things that aren't human.
Why the long face, Rusty? It's gonna get stuck like that if you don't unstuck it, you know. Look out! Those traps look painful.
A treasure chest!
What is that doing here? Don't let it spot you, Rusty!
A treasure chest!
Yeah, I'm aware. Those robots are literally indestructible unless you lure them into a trap. Asshole. That fucking robot sucks. I hate those things.
A treasure chest!
Sounds! We don't have time for this! There's gotta be another way! Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you stupid... whatever the fuck you are. Oh, yeah, I can't make that. What the hell? Oh my god, I keep dying. This is so irritating. Okay. Like, what the fuck is this? Death Trap Dungeon? Ugh, I hated that game on the PlayStation and I fucking hate it now. Well, at least you... Are you fucking kidding me? At least you know places to go to. You've got a plan.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not fucking okay. Ask me one more time, you stupid animal. I swear to fucking God. Excuse... I'm sorry, did the rock that stopped moving just do 1,000 damage and fucking... Are you kidding me? Okay. Something is broken in this. That was... Did you... What the fuck? Did anybody just witness what the hell just happened? Because that was a bunch of bullshit. Are you fucking serial right now? Okay, I'm not fucking moving until that thing is... No. Like, screw you, you little shithead. You weren't even rolling at me, and you fucking did 1,000 damage when I touched you. Like, fucking suck on it.
A treasure chest!
Oh, he was in as reserves. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I have never heard of any of these YouTube people. And I don't want anyone to think I'm anti-gun. I'm not anti-gun. I just think that there's some guns that, you know, civilians have no fucking need for other than... you're fucking crazy. Sorry, I just feel like some guns shouldn't be available to anybody outside of the army. Like, why does anybody need an AR-50? What the fuck are you gonna do with that? You're not gonna use it hunting. Because then you're not gonna be able to eat what the fuck you kill. You're not gonna go with an AR-15. What the fuck do you need that for? You can't use an assault rifle on a deer because then you can't eat it. Like, there's just some guns that I think are just fucking stupid and not, like, should just not necessarily available to the people. Like, it's ridiculous. Handguns, hunting rifles, shotguns, these things make sense. No, and collectors who don't use them, I get that. I get it. You know, everyone collects things. I totally understand. Like, people who collect vintage, like, old assault rifles and shit. Like, okay, cool, I understand that. But then you have people who are just buying them to have them and shoot them, and I just think it's ridiculous. I just think some guns shouldn't be available to the public, that's all. I mean, it would be easier to stop a school shooter if he had a handgun rather than an assault rifle. I mean, we can all agree on that, yeah?
What? I can suck your dick.
Yeah, like, that's cool. Like a World War I or II. That's pretty dope. Like, that makes sense. It's a relic. It's collectible. Like, I understand. That's cool. Like, sweet. Old guns looked cool. Old machine guns had muzzles that looked like... had fucking muzzles that looked like Swiss cheese. Oh. Some old guns were ugly. There's that too, for sure. Some were cool, some were like, what were you thinking when you designed that? Well, right, and he sounds like a reasonable, you know what I mean? He sounds like a responsible user, or I'm sure he wouldn't have a YouTube page. But unfortunately, that is not the case for everybody.
Marius.
Oh no, Marius!
You've gotten yourself in this time.
Let's go.
Adol?
Oh, that's right, I'm not allowed to have my special attacks in this.
That was close. Thanks to you. You saved my neck, Adol.
You're welcome.
Definitely had better moments.
Anytime, Marius.
Trying to escape.
Anytime.
Before I knew it, I was hanging on for dear life. I wanted to talk to you about the time we snuck into the restricted sector. We know the Hieroglyph Knights have a bone to pick with the Roman Empire. But it's not just that. My gut tells me that Shadowlard's hiding something up his sleeve. To that end, I have something I need to do. If I don't, I'll never be more than just a tool.
Maybe...
I'm starting to remember why I'm here, at least. My purpose is
Cool.
to ensure the well-being of my country.
Do you mean the Deagle, the Desert Eagle? Is that what you're talking about? That's Leon's gun. And Resident Evil 2.
You mean...
Yes, that's exactly right. As you might be aware, the Roman Empire is not exactly well liked in Arisia. Chalk it up to the wars, the invasions, conquests to expand our territory. Hell, even the ocean couldn't shield Africa from the consuming flames of
Yeah, that's Leon's gun in Resident Evil 2. That's why his handgun hits harder than Claire's. Claire has a Beretta. So that's actually a fun fact, by the way. Little trivia for you Final Fantasy fans. In Resident Evil 2, Claire and Leon both start off with two completely different guns. He's got a D-Eagle, and she has a Beretta that she gets off... Oh, wait, no. Or is it the other way around? No, it's the other way around. I'm sorry. Claire gets the D-Eagle, I'm pretty sure, off the truck driver who crashes. And then I'm pretty sure Leon has a Beretta. Which is, for those who don't know, is a cop gun. I'm sure the people who are watching right now are familiar with those, because they both seem to be gun
I don't expect you to follow me into the wolf
fans. But for those of you who don't, Berettas are cop guns.
I thought you might say that, but...
That they're not very powerful.
Now what the hell?
That's why it takes Leon several shots to take down a zombie.
Okay, it's a deal.
And I think Claire's can take up to 3 or 4 if you aim up towards the head. Which is hard to do because Resident Evil 2... Oh, the remake has good aiming. The original Resident Evil 2 had sucky aiming.
Sorry, Adol. Never thought I'd say this. I wonder if we'd still be friends if you knew the real me.
Hey, Rainbow. Are the ads over? Are you back?
There's a draft. There must be a passage leading outside. according to the map, the escape route continues along this way.
Did you want to see more of that Wizard Legacy game that we played with the dog and the family?
Come looking for us once they've realized we're gone.
I just want to make sure somebody enjoyed it before I decided to continue it or not. Okay, cool. I'll continue it. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure somebody else enjoyed it. Yeah, no overpriced memberships. No memberships. Boo! So Jules' father is involved in whatever secret shit is going on in the prison, which we still have to figure out. Isn't Turbo just Twitch without commercials? I don't understand what the difference between Turbo and subscribing to somebody is. La 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 la. Cause I'm legit. Prime is worth it because you can give me subscriptions for free. For those of you out there who have Prime and didn't know that, you're allowed to give one free sub to a stream for a year or month, excuse me, or every month, and you can give it out for free without paying anything for it. Somebody, oh, who did that? Thank you, strange person. Ooh, oh no, that's creepy. That makes me think of those white masked people who go after the baddies. They're badass. No, we like Anonymous. They're good. They hack bad guys. Anonymous is good. Yeah. No. Anonymous has done has done a lot of good things. They're the ones who hacked the flight logs for Epstein's Island and revealed some dirty birdies. No, Anon has done very good things. We like that. We also like the other white masked group, the Jabberwockies. They're a dance group. They were on So You Think You Know, Next Best Dance Crew. They were also in Step Up. I think they were in, like, I think they made a cameo in, like, most of the Step Up movies, if I'm not mistaken. Jabberwockies. I fucking love that name, too. And I love that they're still relevant. Like, the Jabberwocks are still out there dancing and putting out videos and having, like, a massive fan base. It's so crazy. Because they got their start, oh my god, in American Next Best Dance Crew. That was, like, Little Mama, Charlie, JC Chavez from NSYNC. Was it Chris Brown? No, not Chris Brown. There was one other famous person on that crew. And then I think J Lo took over for Little Mama. That was very class 5 of you, admin. Very, very council of you. Oh my god. It was really gross. Speaking of SCPs, I just listened to the SCP Experience the other day. It's the series made by Dr. No Sleep. And I got to his Where's Waldo SCP episode. Holy fucking graphic. That oh my god, I can't. Hold on. Oh my god, it was so gross. I need a minute. I just got really nauseous because I could, like, hear it in my head. I cannot agree more, admin. So for those of you who aren't aware, Where's Waldo? Yes, he's actually an SCP who has been trapped in the books. Okay, so what happens is Where's Waldo is an entity from the books, but if you find him, he will slowly and progressively hunt you down. And then the minute he finds you, he vanishes.
No need to rush.
And then crawls out from your mouth from the inside. Pulls you like a sleeping bag. Oh my god. I'm sorry. His sound effects in the podcast were very vivid. I don't know what he uses, but Dr. No Sleep got some nasty sounds playing in that one, and it was very, like, I had to stop because I was at work and I got, like, really sick to my stomach for a minute.
Emotional damage!
Yeah, emotional, yeah, that's about right. No, the Where's Waldo one and the Among Us one always fucks with me. So it turns out Among Us is also an SCP in the form of a video game. What happens is the infected alien virus in Among Us is an SCP entity, but it's tricked to staying in the video game. And if it ever figures out that it's in a game and got out, it would, like, destroy, it would cause an apocalyptic event. A Keter event? Hello, motherfucker. That is Waldo. That is exactly. Do you know the other one that's really creepy, that's a lot like Waldo? There's an entity that looks like an emaciated, Jesus Christ. An emaciated homeless man. Yeah, well, the Among Us entity is an XK class scenario. If it got out, it would be complete apocalypse. Because of how it spreads. The emancipated homeless man, that if you see his face he will hunt you down until he kills you. If you see a picture of his face, he will hunt you down until he kills you. And I remember it escaped containment once and tore down a highway or a freeway and caused... Oh, you want some coffee? Yes, I made coffee. Yeah, Shy Guy. That's what his name is. Right. Yeah, I made coffee. I had some. Now my partner needs to go have some.
Hold on.
Or the Crooked Man. The Crooked Man, that's another one I have trouble listening to. The last update they did, I think he can change, they found that he can alter his appearance to some form. Because when he was first discovered, he was mistaken as a homeless man in an alley. And then he chased somebody onto a bus and then murdered the entire bus. Because he's the one who lets out a cry when you see his face, right? Like he screams and cries. Crooked Man is gross. Crooked Man is disgusting. So, y'all think Where's Waldo was disgusting? Crooked Man will, like, literally bend, break, and extend your body. So, like, your arm can grow out, like, 6 feet, but it keeps breaking and then, like, re-healing and breaking and re-healing in, like, jagged, broken... Oh, God, it's so gross. Yeah, the Crooked Man causes your bones to grow and break and grow and break and grow and break at weird, gross angles. Oh, I thought you were talking about I thought you were talking about Crooked Man. I was like, Crooked Man causes your bones to break. Who's 106? When did we jump to 106? Oh, the old man. Oh. No, hold on. No, Crooked Man is 738. I'm on it right now. SCP-783 is the Crooked Man who made a crooked deal. He kept a crooked cane and is kept a crooked creel. The old man is a different one. Oh, they changed it because I'm on the SCP page right now, and 783 is the Crooked Man. Yeah, here. And then there's 106, who is the old man. Maybe they were mistaken as the... Remember, the SCP sometimes screws things up. That's part of their whole lore. So it easily could have been that SCP-106 was thought to be the Crooked Man. And then, because it says right here that his story has gone through 3 revisions. So the old man... And it says any corrosion observed, blah, 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 in the containment cell. So, yeah, the old man is 106. No physical interaction was allowed. Yeah, I'm actually not as familiar with 106? Oh, he gets confused when he's in a structure that's big and twisty. SCP-106 causes a corrosion effect in all solid matter it touches, engaging a physical breakdown. Ew! This is observed as rusting, rotting, and cracking of materials and the creation of a black mucus-like substance. Similar to the coating, similar to the gunk that's coating his skin. Corrosion will go on for 6 hours after contact. He is capable of passing through solid matter, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus. He is able to vanish inside solid matter, entering what is assumed to be a form of pocket dimension. It's the yeah, right here. This is the official SCP-106. God damn it. See? SCP Wiki. 106 is the old man. Now I'll go find the crooked man on the same one. Hold on. Okay, here it is. SCP official website. Yep, SCP-783. The Crooked Man. And then I know there's another one too. What is it? The SCP-0? Or is it 001? Is actually used as a code for like 12 different SCPs or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even the SCP Experience did a Crooked Man, episode 783. This wiki.dot is the official page. I typed in the official SCP Foundation website and it pulled up the wiki.dot. Sacramentals?
I'm ready and raring to go.
Oh.
Ta-da! Oh, let me know if you need anything else. I'm ready and raring to go. Time to show off my skills.
God damn it.
Let me know if you need to come back anytime.
Adol! Bye-bye. See you later.
Let's see. Impressive as always, Adol. I'd like you to have this.
Warlord elixir. Oh. Okay.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Right, let's get to prepping. Leave it to me. That's a wrap. Let's do this. What do you think? Let's do this. What do you think?
Ah.
Good work out there.
Sure.
I don't want to talk to you.
Adol. Any errands you'd like me to run?
Holy shit.
As you wish.
Can't wait to try it out.
As you wish. Thank you very much. As you wish.
What? You giving this to me?
Ooh, this one's called the Dracula?
As you wish.
That is a low-key sick name.
As you wish.
I'll take good care of it.
As you wish.
Huh. I should be able to make use
As you
of it.
wish.
This ain't half bad.
Anything else you'd like me to fetch?
Okay.
Call for me whenever you like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, girls. I do not care about any of the bonding going on here. It's no offense to you. I'm just really trying to get along with the story, okay? Okay, cool. Come speak to me at the Craft Guild. Okay. Can I, like, teleport there? I don't even know where that is. Take me to the craft.
The east passage from the Millian Plains should take us there.
We won't get past the barrier.
No! Mm-hmm. Sketchy.
How are things go?
I've only found 13? Oh. Why do I feel like I've done more? I feel like we've been heavy at work looking for things. Anybody else? No? Just me? Ah, damn. I gotta step it up. Oh, did I flew? Flew. Did I flew? Oh my god. Did I fly? Alright, you three need to level up. Let's go.
Ain't getting away from me.
New monsters? Is that a fucking Cerberus? Oh.
Taking point.
All right.
Fried. That was badass. Did you guys fucking see that? I just made them a bitch. Giggle. Oh. Alright, where were those people with the green thingies above their head? Over here. There we go. I found you. I'm gonna get you. I'm on your roof. I'm a dick. It's okay. I'm gonna talk to you now. My best friend Heather just messaged me and told me she just watched the new episode of The Last of Us, and I'm gonna need a whole pallet of tissue. Is what she said. Babies? They're just a baby. What babies do you have? Fur babies? Fur babies? Or do you mean real babies? How old are you? Please tell me you mean fur babies. Not that having... Okay. Not that having real babies is any problem. I just... Oh, no age stuff. Got it.
No.
You're an ad in for Rainbow. You're an ad. What now? The original ghost face. Oh my god. Both of the killers from Scream 1 will officially be making a reunion
Have time to stand around like this.
in FNAF 2, the movie. So not only is Matthew Lillard coming back to play his character, Springtrap, but the other Ghostface killer from the first Scream movie is coming back as a character for this. I am so excited.
Stand around like this.
I've never played the games, but I've listened to all the lore, which I'm into. I'm not into that. I loved it. I fucking loved the movie. And Matthew Lillard just, oh god, yes.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
In that case...
Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home. 'Cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
I'm sorry you didn't like it. Unfortunately, the fandom has spoken, and the movie was a massive success. I don't like the games because I don't like stressful point-and-click mini-games like that, like jumping around through the cameras, turning off this camera, looking in this camera, looking in that camera, but making sure you're watching. Like, I don't like that kind of stuff. It stresses me out, and then it takes away from the fun of the game. So what I did is I've watched the videos on the lore of FNAF, so that way I could be caught up without having to suffer through the mediocre gameplay. However, I do want to play, I think it's Sister Location, because that's one of the first ones where it's creeping and hiding and sneaking instead of looking through cameras. So I want to play that one, and I want to play the one where you're in a mall. The newest one, when the FNAF robots go through a full makeover and they get brought to a giant mall. That's the one that came out like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's getting a sequel. That one I want to play because that's a creeping and sneaking and hiding without the jump scares. It's more like, yeah, I was reading that Freddy helps you in that one. You even get to like ride him around, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you get to go inside of him. But the gameplay for that one is right up my alley. And I don't mind jump scares. I know they're a quote-unquote cheap cop-out, but I mean, for me, as long as I get even a little out of it, I'm good. I'm also not hard to scare, which you would think would make me not like horror, but I fucking love it. I love being scared. Like the new movies Smile and Smile 2. Goosebumps. Gave me chills. They gave me chills. They're multiplying. Orangettas? They're candied. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I want to try that Dokapan or Dokapan? Doki? Doko? Is that what it's called? Dokapan? It's like the candied fruit on a stick. And they eat it in Japan, in Thailand, in China. I know they all call it something different, but I know it's something along that. You like candy them in like sugar or something, and then you spear them. Admin, have you heard of that game called Control and Alan Wake? Have you heard of those two games? from the ads. Have you ever heard, since you're so into the SCP, like I am, have you ever watched or played Control or Alan Wake, which is basically SCP games without being SCP games?
Are you looking for something? Need anything else?
Ah, man, I wish you had found me last year. So, Control is this game where you're a head director of this massive anomalous building. I can't remember the name of the company, but they basically do what the SCP does. They collect and contain anomalous objects, and people, but usually objects. This one seems to focus more on objects than creatures. So there's like a jukebox, there's a telephone, there's all kinds of items. It's really cool. And you can check them out and get lore on them as you explore. And then Alan Wake. So Alan Wake was the first game. Control was the spin-off that established the universe. And then Alan Wake 2 expanded on that all. What is my favorite 1990s to early 2000s color movie? Color movie? Well, from the 90s to 2000s, was all. I don't understand what you mean.
Are you done already? Yes. Oh, maybe next time.
Do you just mean my favorite movie from between the 90s and 2000s? Oh, 1900s. Oh, hold on. Okay, I misread that. I don't know why I thought that was that. I was thinking 90s. Never mind. Well, if I was going as my favorite childhood movie, it would be a toss-up between Wizard of Oz and Little Nemo's Adventure in Slumberland. I thought that it said Hispanic. It was Hispanic. Oh my god. And what's yours, admin? Oh no. I'm sorry. That 1900s to 2000s, that span of movies is too big. So, lay it on me. Admin, lay it on me. Oh, Back to the Future. Very cool. Yeah, those movies were really good, too. I liked those. I also enjoyed... Oh, then you have... Okay. No age talk, but it definitely sounds like you're probably around my age. I'm 37, everybody. And so I grew up in the late 80s, mostly the 90s. So the 90s was where I had most of the good movies. But I did enjoy a few from the 80s. Breakfast Club... what was some other ones? 16 Candles, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Back to the Future, RoboCop, Short Circuit, and Short Circuit 2, even though Short Circuit 2 was not as good as the first one. What other good? Matilda. And then, of course, I grew up in the best time for horror movies. We had Friday the 13th. I actually never saw Murder on the Orient Express, but I do want to see the remake that came out a couple years ago. Because, I want to see the other ones too. Murder on the Nile, and, I watched the other one, the, Haunting of Venice. They're all three part of the same universe, the Agatha Christie movies. Spoiler warning, they all die on the Orient. They all did it. Just for future reference, I know you're kidding, but in real life, I ban people. Just for I ban people for spoilers, and I'm not in the future. I know you're not spoiling anything because I know that's not how it ends. Because I know the story that the movie's based off of. But I just for future reference to everybody out there, I want you all to know I do not stand for spoilers. So please, like, people out there, just never ever give me a spoiler because I don't want to have to kick somebody out. I don't like doing that. It makes me feel horrible.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay.
Hey there. Thanks a bunch.
Oh, then they didn't do the... If that is really how it ends, then they didn't do it right, because that's not how the Agatha Christie book goes. And now I don't want to see it. Because if you're not going to do it by the book, I don't care. That's why I didn't like most of the Harry Potter movies. Ever heard of The Giver? Saw the movie and read the book. However, I never got to read the second Giver book, which I really wanted to read. However, at the time when I was a kid, I didn't realize there was a second one. Oh, the movie was terrible. That rainbow, it's in berries, so I just forgot to have it in mine. I actually don't have the rules on this one because I'm still so new as Tofer. So I haven't set that stuff up yet. I will, but if we were on Barry's page, right there in the rules. Spoilers, off with your head. Or I'll put cyanide in your tea and coffee. Yeah, the Giver movie was probably one of the worst adaptations. And you know what? It's a shame because it had a really good cast. The Giver movie, but it was so fucking bad. Yeah, no, the movie was horrible. The movie was horrible, and that's a shame because, like I said, they had a fantastic casting for the movie. Everybody in that movie could not have been a better choice. And then the movie was just trash. Just trash. I think even Taylor Swift was in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. And she did a really good job as the older... Like, I was very impressed by her acting in that movie. I know. Oh my god, no. It was so bad. It was... To be honest, I feel like The Giver would make a better show than a movie. So for anybody who doesn't know what The Giver is a 90s book. It is about a society that in the future, something about their history in the past, there's like a lot of it's gone and missing. So they have what is called the Giver, and it is an elderly person who has the gift and ability to maintain memories and history basically in their brain, to the point where if they touch you, you can experience it, and not just you can feel the sun on your skin, you can smell the flowers, you can taste what, like, it makes it so that it's incredibly real to the person that is experiencing the Giver's vision. So what it is they do a hat. There's this, when you graduate school, they draw jobs for you. And the main character, she gets skipped. And everyone notices. And at the end, they're like, and we're apologize. I'm sure you guys think we made a mistake, but we did not. Gabriel. And then they went, Gabrielle. So they went and they explained she was to be the new giver. Well, then between her and the giver, they find out all kinds of dark and dirty secrets about the government and what they've been doing and stuff. And her and this baby, essentially, I don't want to give too much away in case anyone decides to read it, but just, it's really good. Yeah, they even make, I remember there was like fire and she had a broken leg. So, oh my God, it was horrible. It's horrible. So the giver is giving this girl, okay, giving her this vision, an experience of a first sledding experience. Gabriel's the baby. Okay. Jonas is that's right. Anyway, so she's like, he's giving her this memory, and it's this experience of her first ever sledding on snow, because they don't do that in this world. They're not allowed to. They're just basically forbidden for having any fun. It's like really horrible. Like the minute you graduate, you're like in school. Yeah, it's Gabrielle, not Gabriel. Anyway, so she reaches the bottom of the snowy hill, right? She just went sledding. She's never done it. She's having fun. All of a sudden, the fucking sled catches on fire, and her leg is like broken because she fell off the sled. And like, it's not real, but it feels real. So her, like, there's fire around her, her leg is broken, and then all of a sudden she snaps out of it and she's back in the real world. And she's like looking at her leg and freaking out because she thinks it's broken. And oh my God, it was so intense. It's honestly one of my favorite scenes in the book. That's right. I do remember her leg did continue to ache after, like a phantom pain. Because her body was tricked to think that it was real. Oh my God, her father was super... The book was not for kids, okay? It was in, like, the young adult kids section, but that book was not for fucking kids, okay? I should not have been reading that book at, like, 10. That was a book for, like, somebody who's, like, 14 or 15 to be reading. I read that book really young, and I was like, what the fuck am I reading? I enjoyed it, though. It was one of the few books in school that I had to read that I liked. Oh my God. Yeah, that's another thing. Don't they kill the kids if there's too many of them or something in the giver? Don't they, like, take care of them? Or they send them out into the world. It's something like that. Don't they, like, kick them out of the city or something? They do. Is they kill them or they send them out? Yeah, right. Okay. So, like, to control the populace, to keep the population down, because if I remember correctly, the resources in their world are, like, slim. Yeah, that's right. They give... Oh, my God. Stop. We can't keep talking about it. The book is, like, really dark, okay? And it was not... Children should not read that book, okay, people? It's a good book, though. It's a good... You know, was another book that I read as a kid that I probably should have waited a year or two to read? Hatchet. Hatchet, Brian's Winter, and they made a third book where... Oh, no, that was Brian's Winter. So, Brian's Winter was about if he never made it off the island. Honestly, I hated the father saying, and then, yeah, I know. So depressed, so, like, fucked for a dad to say something like that about a baby. I want to read the sequel Because I never read the sequel. What was the sequel called? Hold on. There's 4? Oh my god, there's 4 books. What? Wait, okay. So there's The Giver, Gathering Blue, Messenger, and Sun. Okay, I did not realize there was 4 books. Yeah, the movie didn't even end right. The movie just like, they get to the hill on the sled, and then the camera pans down the hill, shows the village that she's about to slide down to, and then the movie ended. Just ended. She doesn't, so in the book, she slides down the hill, makes it to a house, the family takes her in and takes care of her. And that's where it ends. It ends with her getting to safety. In the movie, it just ends with her at the top of the hill, looking down on the town. And then the movie just ends. It was horrible. It's not even how the book ends. The book goes on for at least another couple pages past that. She slides down. I'm pretty sure she slides down at the end of the book and then says that she's entering the town. And then that was it, and it ends with her going into the town. But the movie just ends with her, like, at the top of the hill. She is getting on the sled, and then the movie cuts to credits. I'm pretty sure, something like that. I don't know. I just remember the book was bad. I mean, the movie was bad. And I would never watch it again. Like, ever. Ever. The movie just ends when he gets to the snow. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. Like I said, first of all, that movie came out in like 2000 something. Second of all, it was so bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm surprised I even remembered any of the scenes from that movie because I tried to forget it. I am not somebody, okay, so I'm not one of those people who like, oh my god, it wasn't exactly like the book. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But like, it's one thing when you change a thing or two here, but the movie, oh my god, the movie skipped parts. It left out parts. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it was like the 4th Harry Potter movie. The 4th Harry Potter movie was absolute trash. Like, probably the worst movie in the entire franchise of the Harry Potter films, okay? And it was the best book, in my opinion, okay? Goblet of Fire, in my opinion, is the best Harry Potter book. It's also the last one I read, so don't judge me. But I hate JK, and I refuse to read the rest of them, because she's a fucking dirty little cunt who needs to, like, never fucking speak again. She just needs to take her fortune, sit in her black mold-infested fucking castle, and just never talk again. But, yeah, The Giver was just, it was bad. There was no redeeming quality other than the casting of the movie. The casting couldn't even save the goddamn movie, which is the worst part. Taylor Swift acted her heart out and couldn't even save that movie. And, like, Taylor Swift is not a bad actress. She was in Valentine's Day, which was a comedy. With, what's his face? The werewolf from Twilight. The two of them were in it. They were like a goofy couple. But in the end, even her and her fandom couldn't save that movie. My God. It deserves another chance, though. Taylor Lautner, yes, that's his name, thank you. A brief-lived Hollywood hunk.
Let us proceed.
There's even some movies his abs can't save. No, I understand. I completely agree, buddy. I really do. I'm like right there with you. Admin, I am so happy you found my Twitch page. I really am. We seem to have a lot in fucking common as far as like movies and shit. Fluffy. Oh, yes. What's his face? That's you're talking about the what's his face? The comedian. Oh, you had to watch it for school? I'm so sorry. I had to read it for school. Which I didn't think I was gonna like it because, I mean, whenever are the books that you have to read for school good? That was one of them. Gabriel Iglesias, thank you, that's his name. I really wanted him to be in the Blue Beetle movie. Oh wait, no, he was in the Blue Beetle movie, wasn't he? Ooh, you had to watch it and read it? Ooh, I am so sorry to hear that. I don't. My elementary minute has refugee. I'll have to look it up. I don't know that one. head still hurt? Your head still hurt, doesn't it? Your head, does your head still hurt? You're just hot and uncomfortable. Okay, let's see. I've never heard of those books. Oh, wait a minute. I have heard of the League of Seven and Monster War. I've heard of those. Oh, the rest of his books are war books. I'm not into war novels. I get very bored. But that's cool. I'm glad they're good. Gotta go. Have a great night, admin. Thanks for coming in, buddy. It was great to have you. Have a great night. Oh yeah, no, war bores me. War books just bore the fuck out of me. I think I've liked one war movie my whole life, and it was Saving Private Ryan. But yeah, I get bored with historical fiction. All of it. Not just like all of it. If it is historical fiction, I probably am gonna fall asleep. Probably why history was my worst class besides math. I just don't have. You know whose interest is whose past is fascinating? Japan and Europe, because they had knights and assassins and ninjas and fucking samurai. We had redcoats. Our history is so boring and filled with, like, horrendous genocide.
What's this?
Allow me.
Oh. Seriously? Oh no, why? Did he break a kid's nose? Did he get in a fight? Did he rough up someone talking shit about his mama? What happened?
Off we go.
Oh, a red one. That means I haven't fought them before. Oh no! He has an infection, the poor little one. That hurt. Oh no! So they don't know what's wrong yet? Or how he got it? Oh. And of course, kids all be touching shit. Iris. What? No. She's the missing princess. Oh, wow. Okay, plot twist. Keegan! Holy stranger, hi! I haven't seen you since I finished Lacrimosa. I was afraid that you left me. How are you? How you been? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you're overseas, Keegan. I am so sorry. Question. If I was to be live at, say, 9:30 a.m. my time, what would that be for you? How am I enjoying it? Okay. So here's my breakdown so far of Monstrum. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. So right now, for me, it is 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. So it's 8:10 at night for me right now. Because yeah, so sometimes I stream at 9:30 in the morning, but I don't always play this. But if you, say, wanted to come around a little more often, I'm sure you're busy and whatever, but if you were like, hey, I want to come watch you play East a little more, I would be more than happy to play this more in the morning on my morning streams and my night streams, if you wanted to come every once in a while a little more. You know what I mean? Because obviously midnight is going to be hard for you to make it. I always forget that. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then I could give you a lurk. That's even better, because then I could raid on you if I get done first. Because I'm pretty sure I followed you. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I followed you, Keegan. Yeah, I followed you. Okay. You're PNG, right? Or VTube? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I've watched you. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I'm sharing the wealth. You know what I mean? You've watched me 2 or 3 times, but yes, I have come and watched you. Okay. Well, then you just make it when you can. So I really like Monstrum. Except for the little Grimwald Nox events, or the tower defense events. I like those. What I don't like are the find the red crystals and smash them missions. Fuck those. They're fucking tedious. And if the area is big enough, they will hide the gems in the most obscure locations, and then the only time that I'm running out of time is because I can't fucking find where you put them. The least they could do is mark them on the map. Mark them on the map. Mark them on the map for me. That's the least you can do. If you're going to hide them behind buildings. The wave defending ones, I don't mind those. I'm used to those from Lacrimosa, you know? But that smashing the crystals, screw that one. I do not like that one. I had to do one almost a third time because it was the one around the Colosseum, and they hid them in the Colosseum and outside the Colosseum, and not only outside the Colosseum, but down very small, tight, obscure alleyways. But I do love the combat system. I feel I get a lot more of the dodging in on this one than I did in the last one. Yeah, it was pretty horrible, Keegan. I'm pretty sure Rainbow got stressed out watching me do it alongside me. We were both very like, okay, if we fail this again, we're done for today because I'm getting red hot and fiery.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's what I like. That's what I like. The combat feels smoother than Lacrimosa. I'm not gonna lie, I like the characters and their designs more than I did Ys. Now, in Lacrimosa. In Lacrimosa, obviously, Diane was my favorite character, as well as the girl with the clubs, the stretchy coconuts. Those were my two favorite characters. The rest of the team that you get, honestly, they're kind of forgettable. I don't want to be that guy. I kind of felt like the rest of the team I could have done without. Oh, except for Hamel. I liked him too, Mr. Sniper. He was I liked him too. But like the anchor guy, I was like, meh. The fencing chick, meh. She was kind of a bitch. Lexia, that's her name. But the scenery in Diana is unbeatable. Unbeatable. Like, oh my god, it was gorgeous. Oh, 8, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Lacrimosa, Diane. I just felt like some of the characters I bonded more than less with. But I did like 8. I think 8, if I was gonna break down all the ones I've played so far, I think so far it would go 8 and 9 in that order, with Origin and Celestia. But I haven't played the remake of Celestia yet. Yes, Rakota, because she might feel weak, but I felt like she smashed the break bar faster, and she had a good AoE. Like, almost all of her moves were an area of effect. And she was the only melee character with range. Dana was overpowered. Her combos were disgusting. Can we be honest? Like, some of her moves were insanely OP. Especially that one that she gets where she summons a big blue sphere of magical energy and, like, blasts it at the enemy. That did so much damage. She honestly was the only other character that, in my opinion, felt like she could stand alongside Adel in power.
Say the word and I'll make it.
I didn't feel like any of the other characters felt like that. Though Hamel, the gunner guy, he kind of came close. He could get pretty strong with that gun of his. I was a little shocked by his level of power. But yeah, if we're talking like combat-wise, this one's my favorite. If we're talking in character-wise, if we're talking graphics, as far as like scenery, Dana wins. Dana had the prettiest scenery. Like, that whole island was just breathtaking. Oh, the randomizer. Isn't that a mod? That, like, randomly generates something or other? Oh. Ys needs a mystery dungeon game. The Mystery Dungeon franchise has been going on for so long, which I did not realize, by the way, guys. So the Mystery Dungeon franchise started with Siren, or Siren, however you want to say it, the samurai guy back on, like, the Nintendo. And they've been doing collabs ever since. Like, there's a Doraemon. Yes, Doraemon, the big blue fucking cartoon goofy cat from Japan, has a Mystery Dungeon RPG. In fact, he has a zombie turn-based battling RPG on the Nintendo, which we are going to be playing ASAP. East 9 scenery is more bland gray, but it makes sense. Well, yeah, because you're in a city. And once we're outside of the city, the scenery around here is very pretty. Because then it gets green, and there's water, and there's colors. But in the city? Yes. So I did a thing, Keegan. I found a website that you can sign up for free, and they have thousands ROMs, including hacks, and a majority of them are fan-translated, imported RPGs and platformers and stuff. So I went on the Nintendo, the old-school Nintendo section, and found, I think it was like 50 games, RPG and platformer, that never made it to America but have been fully fan-translated, and 2 of them are Doraemon games. One of them is a platforming adventure game, and the other one is a turn-based RPG where they get sucked into a video game and they have to defeat the zombie lord or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna be playing them. So I'm gonna be shifting my gears a little bit because of the tariffs being put into place here in America. New games are about to get insanely, grossly expensive. And it's, you know what I mean? So it's going to be really hard for me to keep buying newer games. So I figured this would be the best time to start diving into all the retro games that I've been wanting to play. And I found all of the missing Ys games that aren't on Steam. Like 5, 6, and 7. So now I can play those too. No. And when Nintendo came out and said that you're not even owning their new system, that you're leasing it and they can brick you if you mod it with the flip of a switch, I was done. I was like, I don't know what happened to you, Nintendo, but your CEO is dead and rolling in the fucking grave right now, shaking his head because you have become exactly what the original father of Nintendo did not want you to become. A fucking money-hungry fat cat. That is, he literally always, gamers first was his fucking rule. It is the consumer and the gamer first. He died and Nintendo flipped a fucking switch. Well, isn't 5 the one that got de-canonized from the franchise? Because I remember reading, or was it Celestia? Wasn't Celestia originally a different game made by a different team, and then they Falcom hated it, and now it's not canon anymore, and it's been replaced with Celestia? Yeah, I remember. So I remember there was an Ys game that Falcom sourced out, and that was originally Ys 3, but it's not anymore. It's like not even like, I don't think it's even considered canon anymore. And I could be wrong, but it was on the wiki page.
Send them packing.
Legend X. Immediate treatment required.
Leave it to me! Not done yet!
So am I... Okay, so Keegan, while you're looking that up, I have a serious question for you about this game. And the collecting the Twilight Shards to trigger, the unlocking of new areas. I have a question. Hold on, I'm gonna read what you just put. They changed some details in the story as they now have a better view of the big picture of what they're doing with the world around East. So old versions of the game tend to not be completely canon anymore. That's why East 5. Oh, okay. So my question is, if the orb that summons the monsters has a red dot on it, that gives you more Twilight Shards than a green or empty orb, right? Or summoning, whatever you want to call the spot where the monsters come in. But the ones with the red dot in the middle, those give you more, right? Because it's your first time doing it or something? Oh, okay. Have you played 10 yet? AKA East 3? So it's just you and one other teammate, right? It's like the first game in years where it's just Adel and one other character. Okay. She fights with an axe and a shield, doesn't she? Sick. I've seen some of the gameplay trailers and it looks like they do like cool combo attacks and stuff together. Or like finishers or something, I don't know. I just saw them doing this one thing where like they were fighting a bad guy and then they both did like a dash attack in like an X formation and like threw the bad guy together or something. It was really cool. Gaston. No one can like Gaston. No one like Gaston. No one did it like Gaston. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like it's very weird. Now, question, Keegan. Is 10 before or after he meets Dogi? He just doesn't fight. Okay. Because I know Dogi is a fight. He fights alongside Adel in like 4 games. Celestia. I know Dogi fights in that one. And so does some girl on your team. I think she's an archer. So the only East games I've ever played were 1, 2, 0, 8, and 9. Oh, and I played the MMO on the phone a little bit. Okay. I think in Celeste, I think you can't play as him. I think he's an AI-controlled teammate, if I'm not mistaken. Dogi and that girl in Celesta, they fight, but I think they're AI only. I don't think you can play as them. Oh my god, guess what we played on my last stream, Keegan? So, we dabbled in Ys versus Legend of Heroes. The game where they, the 2 teams get sucked into Xanadu, which was the Dragon Slayer franchise by Falcom. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I was, maybe in the trailer I was mistaking the Pugler for Dogi. Oh, you know what? I think the Puggler in Celesta has green hair now that I'm thinking about the gameplay. I think he had green hair. And maybe looks like Dogi. Because I also thought the sailor with the anchor in 7 or 8 looked a little bit like Dogi. Oh. Hold on, now I need to look this up, because now I don't know what I've seen. Oh, you get a whole team. Wait, this isn't the East game I was thinking of then. Hold on. No, that's not the one I was thinking of then. Oh, which one was I thinking of? I guess it's not important. You know what I am intrigued by, Keegan? That the, fans... That's the one I'm thinking of. Oath of Felghana. That's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one I'm thinking of, yes. Felghana, that's the one yep, that's it. That's the one. Shit, what was I gonna say? The Primordials are back in this one. And I'm really annoyed because, for years, I was told by the fans, that there was no connection in the East games at all, besides Adel and Dogi. And come to find out, they are all actually fucking connected. And I was told to just go play them in any fucking order I wanted to. And come to find out, no. Yeah, I wonder if this was where, I wonder if Dana is when they started to realize they wanted to make a more interconnected universe. And then they were like, okay, Monstrum, let's do this. I love the pre-bark breathing. And Oreo's just like, what's with Monty? Well, still, they even asked me about Cyrene Island. You know what I mean? Like, they directly referenced my adventure on there. Because they were like, oh, you're Adel, the one who was on Cyrene Island? Or rumored to have been on Cyrene, or whatever. And I was like, hold on. Are you directly referencing the last game? What the fuck is happening? Yeah. Yeah, already did it, Keegan. The giant fucking centipede. I was so annoyed. I was fucking annoyed. The minute we walked into that room and I saw him wrapped around the pillar, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to do this again. I didn't want to do it the first time. He's obnoxious. And when he rolls up into a giant wheel, it is like, your dodging has to be pin fucking point. And mine's not. And when he rolls into that giant wheel, I was like, oh, well, here you go. And of course, he hit me. I think I dodged once. I was very annoyed. I was like, I don't want to do this again. And I did it. Also, there was two. There was two, Keegan. The red dinosaur was also in the prison. We had to fight him too. That red dinosaur that we keep getting attacked by on the island, he was here too. So I am honestly, besides the lack of color, which I get, I really, really, really am liking this game. I mean, I been playing this less than Dana, and I'm already further in this than I was time-wise. So Dana took us, like, I'm already on chapter 7 on this game. Oh, now I want a margarita. I'm gonna go make a margarita. Y'all gonna have to. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is what I want to do. I'm gonna go get myself a margarita. I was wondering if you guys would join me for the last 45 minutes and check out the Doraemon RPG with me from the Nintendo. It's more of a wink to the fans. Okay. Yeah. They also mentioned the legendary sword that they also referenced how Anal always finds ancient artifacts and then like mysteriously loses them. So they referenced that too, which I've also noticed. Dude needs to stop losing these artifacts. Like, what the fuck kind of adventurer is he? That he is always finding these legendary swords and all the shit, and he just loses it. Okay, I will be right back, guys. Let me go get my margarita, and we will switch game. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and wrap up this recording here. Okay, so on my YouTube, thank you, YouTubers, for watching me play another episode of Ys. I will be back with more of this on Wednesday night, so feel free to turn in Wednesday night for some more Ys. Don't forget, Wednesday morning, I will be live with Tales to Tempest, which is voted the worst Tales of game to ever exist, to the point where it was retconned from the franchise. Right off the Bandai Namco's Wikipedia.